They say, love is just a swipe away.
But so, is your worst nightmare?
Behind the perfect profiles and sweet messages, something darker hides. These are not just bad dates, they're real stories of deception, obsession, and danger.
You think it cannot happen to you? Think again.
He didn't expect a trap. He expected Netflix, maybe a kiss, but instead, he found himself locked in a room, surrounded by strangers, and watching his bank account disappear in real time. This wasn't a bad date. It was a setup. He was 31, new to the city, a little lonely. He just downloaded the app a few weeks earlier. Then came a match. The guy was confident, witty, said he liked independent men. They chatted for days. Then came the invite. My place is chill, just us. I'll pour you a drink. He took a cab across town. The apartment complex was older, but not threatening. The front door was already cracked open. Inside, warm lights, music playing. The guy smiled, said he was just finishing something in the kitchen. But the longer he stood there, the more it felt wrong. No furniture, just one couch, no other visible rooms. He turned toward the door. It slammed shut, locked. Two other men stepped out of the hallway. No words, just a hand to the chest, pushing him down. A knife pressed to his ribs. Bank login, now. In seconds, they had his phone, his passcode, his life. They drained every rupee, then tossed his bag out the door and told him to walk. He did, without a phone, without his dignity. He swiped for company. Instead, he matched with a trap.
Claudia had been single for over a year. Then she matched with him. Ex-military, family first, looking for something real. He wasn't pushy. He was kind, patient, charming. Every morning,
Good morning, beautiful.
every night,
Sleep tight, angel.
they talked for hours, shared secrets, made each other laugh. After 2 weeks, he brought it up.
Let's meet in Malaga. Just you and me, a real escape.
He said he had connections at a 5-star hotel and could get a massive discount if they booked that week. But there was a catch. His bank card had just been flagged due to overseas fraud alerts. His money was temporarily frozen,
It's just bad timing.
he told her.
If you could cover the booking, I'll pay you back immediately. I just don't want us to lose the discount.
She hesitated, but she didn't want to seem like she didn't trust him. He had been so sweet, so reliable, so real. She wired $1,100 for the hotel. He sent a voice note.
You're incredible. I don't deserve someone like you.
And then, silence. No call, no check-in, no nothing. She checked the hotel. No reservation. His profile, gone. His number, disconnected. She had been played. He never booked a room, never froze a card. He never even planned to meet her. He didn't fall for her. He just waited until she paid.
They met on Bumble. He seemed a little awkward, but sweet. They chatted for a week before she invited him over. It felt casual, comfortable. He brought wine. She laughed at his jokes. But something felt off. He kept disappearing into the kitchen, glancing at her glass. After the second drink, it hit her. Her arms felt heavy, her head clouded over. Not drunk, just wrong. She didn't panic. She smiled, stretched, said,
Mind if I lie down for a second?
She curled up on the couch, closed her eyes, and pretended to pass out. He stood up, walked to her purse, started searching. She triggered the emergency call on her smartwatch, silently. Police arrived. Minutes later, only her glass had been drugged. She trusted her gut. And that's what saved her. He didn't want a date. He wanted control.
Single dad, recovering from a tough divorce, looking for peace.
He liked jazz, dogs, Sunday mornings. She swiped right. He messaged first.
I'm not here to play games. I want something real.
They clicked instantly. He was kind, thoughtful, present. Every call started with a joke. Every night ended with
Sweet dreams.
he never pressured her, never made it weird. She told her friends.
I think this one's different.
After a few weeks, they were exclusive. He cooked for her, brought flowers, talked about moving in, but there were little things. He never stayed the night, said he had joint custody. He never took photos, said he hated how he looked. He always turned off his phone around 9 p.m. She ignored the red flags until the night she found the receipt. Dinner for two, at a place she'd never been. She searched the restaurant's Instagram, and there he was, arm around another woman. She clicked her profile, a wife, 2 kids, a wedding anniversary post just last month. When she confronted him, he didn't even flinch. He just sighed and said,
You were the calm in my storm.
then he left. No apology, no explanation. She later realized even his dating profile was a lie. He wasn't looking for peace. He was looking for another secret. He seemed normal, a little intense, but polite. They met for coffee. He asked too many questions.
Do you always come here? Do you live nearby? Would anyone be worried if you didn't text back?
She laughed them off, tried to change the subject. But then came the whisper.
You look softer in person, easier to read.
Her skin crawled. She wrapped it up early, said she had a meeting. He stood quickly.
Text me when you get home.
He said. She got in her car and exhaled. Just a weird guy, she thought. 10 minutes later, she noticed the same black car in her rearview mirror. She took random turns. 3, 4, 5 of them. It stayed behind her. She pulled into a gas station. The car passed, then circled back and parked, 1 row behind her. Her hands shook as she gripped the wheel. She pulled out fast. He followed. She called 911 while speeding through side streets.
Public place. Don't go home.
The dispatcher said. She drove into a shopping center lot. Security guards stepped out of the building. The car slowed and vanished into traffic. He never touched her, never said another word, but he followed her for 26 minutes. That was enough to make her wonder what would have happened if she hadn't looked back. It felt like a great match. He was confident, charming, said all the right things. They met at a rooftop bar. He greeted her with a smile and a compliment.
You're even better in person.
He said. The drinks were strong, the conversation stronger. He laughed at her jokes, touched her hand just enough. When she stepped away to take a call, he stayed at the table, watching the sunset. When she came back, he was relaxed, too relaxed. They hugged goodbye. He said,
Next time, my place.
The next morning, she opened her banking app. $312. Apple Store, $56. Uber Eats, $8.99. Netflix. Her debit card was gone. She tore apart her bag, checked the floor. Nothing. She texted him. No reply. A few hours later, blocked. She searched his name online. Dozens of posts. Same story, same setup, same charges. They called him the rooftop thief. He didn't just take her card, he made her feel special. Just long enough to make her vulnerable.
We don't think about it when we swipe. We think about chemistry, about someone who gets us, about the chance to feel wanted. But behind the best profile can hide the worst kind of person. Some want attention, some want power, and some just want access. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Don't ignore red flags, don't share where you live, and never meet someone for the first time alone. These stories weren't just warnings. They were near endings. And for some people out there, they were.